Not everybody's going to be rich. I'm sure you've sat down at the lunch table talking with all your friends, saying how you guys are going to be millionaires, mansions in Miami. That's just not going to happen. The more and more I'm in business, the more and more sob stories I hear in my DMs every single day of saying that they're going to be the hardest worker that I've ever seen. Countless times I've heard this story. And guess what? After hundreds of times, I still haven't came across somebody that stayed true to their word and they're back into the rat race. Guys, it's very hard to be in that 1%. And I'm not saying this to unmotivate you. I'm not saying this to get your hopes up. You can look at this as a positive thing or you can look at this as a negative thing. The reason why it's a positive thing is because most of these cases of people not becoming successful, it's because they quit. I'd say 99% of the times it's because they quit. They quit too soon. I honestly feel like deep down in my heart, if you never quit at whatever you're trying to pursue, eventually, sometime down the road, it doesn't matter if it's a year, it doesn't matter if it's 20 years, you're going to be successful in whatever you're pursuing. You only lose when you quit. To kind of make you feel a little better, most people you're going to engage with, most of your friends, most of your peers, other people you meet in business, most of them are going to get weeded out within a year. It's going to be because they quit and they weren't resilient enough to keep on pushing forward, because people like to be comfortable. People like comfort. It's only so long somebody can handle stress before they reach a breaking point and they got to just quit and throw in the towel. I'm here to tell you guys, like, really take into what I say into an account. If you really feel like you're that person that's going to make it out, trust me, everybody feels that. Everybody feels that. It should make you feel like, dang, is this really for me? Like, that's the thoughts that should be going through your head, because, bro, I promise you, you could throw many people on a lie detector test right now. They'll probably all pass it. After they say, I'm built for this, they'll pass the lie detector test, but they realize they're not built for it. Making tens of thousands of dollars a month, even hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, is very hard. It is very hard, but it's also very easy too. And I want you guys just to understand the grind it takes. People underestimate the grind, and it's the most important part. You have to fall in love with the journey. You have to really like those lonely nights, the hours and hours of grind where you don't see a single result. I've went through this for months, maybe even a year, before I saw really good returns on my investment, in my time investment, in my money investment. That's just what it takes. But I understand that. And me being young, to all my young guys, young girls, most of the people that watch my content are probably going to be my age when 21. We're very lucky. Most people don't realize they don't like where they're at in life after they're 8 years into their corporate job, after they have a family and they want more in their life. It's very hard to make a change when you're that deep down the road. For us, we don't have much to lose. For me, I don't have a kid. I don't have a girlfriend right now. I don't have any responsibilities. I don't have anybody counting on me. I can literally go homeless and it only affects me. It doesn't affect anybody around me. So with me not having much to lose, it makes me become way more dangerous. I can put in way more hours than most people. I can endure a lot more than most people. I can take bigger risks that seem like huge risks to most people, and it doesn't even seem like a risk to me. Guys, we have to really take advantage of our late teenage years, early 20s. America does a really good job at this. They do a really good job with instilling in the minds of most Americans living out your 20s and then working the rest of your life. I'm big on sacrificing your whole 20s, and it doesn't have to be the whole 20s. It could be 4 years in your early 20s until you're 24, 25 years old. But sacrifice the most crucial time you have where you can take as many risks as possible and it doesn't give you long-term damage. Sacrifice and grind your early 20s so you can enjoy the rest of your life. That seems way better to me than working until I'm 65 years old. And me just having that in the back of my head all the time, it always puts me at ease. Whenever I have that doubt come through, a lot of people look at my success in business and wonder if I still have any doubts. Doubts come to me all the time. That's very normal as an entrepreneur. There's times where we're stuck at a certain revenue every single month, and I'm wondering, like, can we get over this hump? Can we ever get to $1 million a month? Or can we ever get to $1 million a year? Whatever. And those thoughts will always come into my mind. I understand I'm only 21, and I understand all those goals take a long time to accomplish. And if I go and sacrifice my early 20s, 24, 25 years old, there's nobody really my age doing it. So when I turn 25 and I've done that, I'm going to go talk to my 21-year-old self and give him a pat on the back and be like, bro, I appreciate you for doing this grind, because now I'm sitting on a boat in Miami and I'm living the life. And I'm still very young. I'm still 25. Even if I was 28, I'd still tell my 21-year-old self, I'd be like, bro, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because even 28 years old, bro, like, that's so young. And if you can set your whole life up in your early 20s, you're going to be amazing. Like, it's going to be great. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to let you know it's kind of a fairy tale that most of these gurus tell everybody, that make your first 10K a week. It's so easy to make 10K a week, 10K a month. Buy my course and there's 20,000 people in it. Like, I guarantee you 20,000 people aren't going to be rich in that course. Not even 1,000. That's just how it goes. Now, I don't have anything against gurus. I have communities where I give information as well. But I never sell the dream of you're going to be rich. Like, I would never do that. And I don't think it's good because not everybody's going to be rich. If everybody got into real estate, I won't have any more deals to do. There's going to be everybody that's doing real estate. So it really won't be many deals for me to do. Most people can't be rich. But if you really feel deep down inside that you're the guy or you're the girl, you're going to be good. Like, and that's all you need. Like, that's literally all you need. Like, for me, it was an I know thing. Like, I knew that I'm resilient. I knew that I didn't care if I went homeless. I didn't care what my parents thought of me if I dropped out of college. Even though they weren't really rocking with the decision for a while, I didn't care. And I had that mindset because I knew if I grinded long enough towards it, it's going to be good, you know, and everything's going to be fine in the end. Anybody's watching this, really take a deep dive and have a talk with yourself. I feel like too many people try to please so many people around them. If that's parents, if that's coaches, whoever's in your life, and you're trying to do all these things for them and you're not happy with it, take a deep dive, bro. At the end of the day, you're the one that's stuck with the feelings. And if you're not happy with what you're doing, where you're at in life, and you want something for you, and if the people around you don't agree with that, F it, still do it. Because at the end of the day, you got to live your own life. To all my entrepreneurs on that grind and struggling to get that first dollar in entrepreneurship, bro, trust me, keep on pushing. Like, literally keep on pushing. Like I said, if 1 million entrepreneurs are watching this, 1 million entrepreneurs aren't going to be rich off this video. But it is a good thing to know this is what I always keep in mind. Not everybody's going to be successful. And that makes me more motivated because I'm like, okay, if I'm working every day, and let's say in a year I don't do a single deal, I know in my head, hundreds of thousands of other people are feeling the same exact thing of what I'm feeling. Most of them are going to quit. So if I don't quit, I just beat out 100,000 people already. And let's say I get to $10,000 a month and I'm working 12 to 16 hours a day, whatever, and I can't get past 10 grand a month and I'm just slaving. I know this feeling, there's 7 billion people in the world. I know this exact feeling many people are having. Every entrepreneur has felt it. So for me, I know if I want to beat the competition, all I got to do is push to the next day and the other guys are going to quit. And the competition keeps on going, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, where it gets really easy to make money eventually. And that's kind of where we're at in our business. Like, we've passed a bunch of people up. We've built a big enough brand where opportunities get brought to me all the time. Businesses are just really easy to grow now. Like, entrepreneurship isn't really hard for us anymore. But there's always levels to the game. We're like here and we're trying to get all the way up here. And then this is a new low for somebody. There's so many levels to the game. Really dig deep inside of you. Like, just understand, the longer you push, the more and more people are going to quit. Understand, not everybody can be rich, but also understand most people are going to quit. And if you don't quit, you'll be successful eventually. Guys, I'm going to keep on posting. I'm going to really try to grind. It's Sunday right now. I'm going to really try to grind for a video a day. And just whatever's on my mind, I'm going to just yap about, bro. Do you think everybody can be successful? Drop a comment in my comment section and let me know. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm about to grind, bang out a couple more videos, and grow this YouTube. 50K subs coming up. Easy. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.